Hello everybody, and welcome back to Steve's Gear. And I want to do kind of just a quick video on some new scales I picked up from my Spyderco PM2. Now, I've never owned any custom scales before. I've always kind of wanted some, but I just never picked any up. I've always just kind of left everything the way it came. But one of the channels I like to watch is Dennis over at EDC for Fun. And I've seen him do several scale swaps on some of his knives. They've always looked super cool, and it's always something I've kind of wanted to do. Now, about 2 years ago, I picked up the Spyderco PM2. I think I did an overview video of it about 1.5 years ago. Now, unfortunately, during that time, I picked up several new knives, and the PM2 just always kind of got put on the back burner. I love the knife, nothing against it, but I've always felt a little bad about not carrying it. So when I decided to get some new scales, there's a pretty good aftermarket for the PM2, and I thought, you know what, that's the knife I want to start carrying, so let's get some new scales for it. So I checked out Flytanium's website. Now, I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that. They just happened to be a website I went and checked out. And I decided on a set of scales. So inside the bag, when you get it, you get a little sticker. You know, the scales just come in a little bag. And these are the stock scales I had on it, which are just the plain Jane, G10 version. And what I decided to go with was a set of their titanium Lotus scales. And I went ahead and went with the stone wash finished. Now you can get these in bead blasted, and I believe also a polish finished, and then you can get actually some colored ones as well. Now I looked up these scales on YouTube when I originally was going to purchase them, and I saw a lot of videos on them, so they're definitely not new. But I didn't really see many videos with the black coated blades, so that's kind of why I wanted to make this one, just in case you happen to be in the market for the Lotus scales and you want to see what it looks like with the factory black hardware. Now, I had already purchased a Lynch Northwest pocket clip in kind of the matte black, which I had on the original knife. So I just swapped it over to this one. But so far with these scales, I am super impressed. I really, really like them. It feels like a whole new knife. Now, these scales are definitely a little bit expensive. These come in at $84. Now, you can get a discount code off the website for 15%. I think if you sign up for their email or whatnot. So they came out to around $71, $72, something like that, which it is expensive, but it kind of scratches that itch for getting a new knife. And I feel like I have a new knife just with these scales on. So I'm pretty excited. I'll definitely be carrying the PM2 a little bit more. Fit and finish in the hand is really good. I really like these scales over the factory scales. They're super comfortable. Everything's nice and machined. Everything's nice and rounded. It all went together very, very smooth. Now, I have took the PM2 apart before. I kind of go Nick Shabazz on pretty much all the knives I buy. I kind of take them apart and clean them and things like that. So I had taken it apart before, but even if you've never taken this apart before, I think it would take about 5 minutes to swap them over because they use the factory liners. So if you want, you could just do one scale at a time, and it would go pretty smooth. My PM2 actually always kind of favored the show side when I first took it apart, but as you can see, it's pretty much right down the middle. And I didn't have to do any kind of special adjustments. I didn't have to release the tension on the body screws. I didn't have to do any kind of fidgeting, really. I just put it all together, and it was all lined up pretty much perfect. So super happy with these. Like I said, just a quick video just to let you guys take a look at it if you're in the market for these, or maybe you're just in the market for some PM2 scales, and these would be an option for you. But I thought about going with a kind of an accent color like on the clip or the body screws or something, but I'm kind of liking the way it looks now. But let me know in the comments what you think. If you would maybe pick an accent color for it or something. I'd be real interested to hear. You never know. Maybe I'll swap something out. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Just kind of a quick video showing you guys these new scales. So let me know in the comments, like I said, if you like them or if you think a different color would look good on it. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to y'all later.